Hi, Mimi ni Caroline Mutoko. I know there's another way that conversation goes. And I've been wanting to get into the podcast space, but I was always looking for something that I felt is a large enough conversation and we can go deep enough for it to matter. And that's why I want to talk about education in all its aspects. And I'm calling this podcast Education Matters. Gen Z would call it Education Manenos. Somebody else would call it Education Things, but it's Education Matters. And I want to start from where we are right now as a country and the conversations we're having about the future of our children. Now, we've turned higher education into a status symbol. In fact, it's become a financial gamble and a panic button. And I want it to stop being that. So I want you to lean into this conversation because I'm having the conversation about what happens. Because ultimately, education should be about not the grade, but what the person ultimately becomes. And the person I'm going to have my first episode of Education Matters with is Alan Muteti, who tells me we met when?
September 2024 in person.
And we had started this conversation.
Prior to that, yes.
Gotten really worked up about the fact that there's things you feel parents don't know.
Yes.
But first, I need you to introduce yourself because you run a very interesting organization. Tell me what Hoscon does.
Okay.
Yeah.
Before we get to that, let me start with a fun fact.
What?
Yes. Do you know the difference between schooling and education?
I was once told education is what is left after everything.
Yes.
Yes.
After you've gone through school.
Yes.
So you can complete your years of schooling, come out with a qualification, but you're not educated. Because education is supposed to open up your mind.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
To educe.
And what you're doing right now is educating us.
Yes.
Twende.
Let's start.
Twende. So first, please talk about Hoscon.
Yes.
If we were in an elevator and we had just entered on the ground floor, and we had until the 10th floor, tell me quickly, what is Hoscon?
Okay. Hoscon is all about empowering the youth of Africa by connecting them to world-class education opportunities. And we do this by guiding them in choosing the right career choices, as well as walking them through the application process. It's all about saving their time, saving their money, and giving them accessibility to that education, be it online or be it on campus in their countries of choice.
In their countries of choice. Now we're on the 10th floor.
Yes.
Okay. In Kenya, we've turned one exam into a life sentence. But what if a D or an E is not a failure? It's just a redirection. I have seen you talking about this on your TikTok account.
Yes.
Are you telling me a D or an E is not the end?
A grade has never been an end.
But I'm going to speak like a Kenyan parent.
Yes.
Nilikuona kwa podcast ya Caroline Mutoko. Mtoto wangu ameanguka amepata E.
Now that is where we start. A grade is not about how your future will look like. Like you said, it's a redirection.
Okay.
Do you know what you want to become after you attained that grade? There are many factors that contribute to a grade that a student gets. Maybe they were unwell. Probably there was a loss in the family or other external factors that stress them during the exam period. So when they come out with that grade, it needs to be accepted. Sikusema ameanguka. Yes, let's accept and give them a hearty congratulations for the grade they attained. Of course, everyone goes into an examination to do their level best.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
So first step, accept. Hii ndio imekam.
Aya, mmesikia? D imekuja, E imekuja, accept.
Yes.
Alafu?
Yes. Sasa our good parent has accepted the grade. Now atauliza, tutafanya nini?
Well, what are we going to do?
Yes.
Yes.
That's where we sit down and analyze the interests of that student. Probably they are talented. Let's talk about talent and academics as well. But what comes top is direct entry into an institution of higher learning. This is where we introduce something called a pathway or a foundation.
the pathway courses or foundation courses?
Yes.
Those ones I've heard about. I am a parent.
Yes. So you start from a lower level. Here would see it as a certificate. Yeah. So you start from that certificate, a bridging course, which links you to the diploma.
To a
the
diploma links you to our
bachelor's.
Yes.
The bachelor's links you to a master's. The master's links you to a PhD. It has happened. It will continue happening.
You're saying it with a smile on your face, and I guess I need to speak for the parent watching you, and they're squinting. Are you telling me somebody with a D could one day ultimately have a PhD?
Correct. Factual. Proven. I'll give you a brief story about a friend of mine that I went to school with. My friend didn't perform so well, but he went to Russia. He studied his course.
He learned the language.
Yes.
Yes, because it's the first thing you do when you go to those countries.
When you don't have an A, B, C plus, you don't have many options.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
So the options go diminishing. So if you have an E, a D, a C minus, and then you need to learn a language in order to continue with your schooling.
Learn the language.
Learn the language.
Okay.
Something has got to give.
Okay.
Yeah.
Something's got to give.
Something has
So
got to
went to Russia, learned the language,
started.
went to school.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yes, went to school. Right now, they are PhD students here. They came back, got a job. No one looked at what they performed in their high school.
True.
Yeah. When was the last time, Caroline, you
Actually,
saw your
I know.
document?
I don't know where that thing is.
Yes. It's what you do after that.
So I was right. A D or an E is a redirection.
Redirection.
It is not the end.
It is not the end. It is the beginning.
And at Hoscon, you do have these pathway founder courses.
Yes.
And you'll tell us where to get them.
Yes.
So let me ask you, in a world that is evolving as fast as it is, I keep thinking TVET will have to be something we begin to look at seriously.
Yes.
Which countries at the moment, because Kenya has yet to accept that TVET is our future.
Okay.
No, I'm telling you.
Okay.
We didn't start this podcast so that we can, pussyfoot around it. Where are some of the best places to go for TVET?
Out there, it will depend with the country.
Yes.
If you go to the UK, that's where the foundation is. They wouldn't call it a TVET.
Oh, really?
Yes. If you go to Europe, they'll require you to have a C plus and above so that you go directly into their courses.
Okay.
Yes, a good European countries. Those ones like Germany will allow you to start from a foundation as well, then proceed to your bachelor's.
All right.
Looking at a country like Australia, they have TVETs. They have them.
Okay.
Yes. But the challenge will come in processing times and all that.
All that.
Yes.
Yes.
If you're going to a lower ranking institution, there's something called assessment levels. They look at that against the assessment level, which is the risk rating of the country where the student is applying from. So for Kenyans, we are at risk level 3.
Okay, what does that mean?
It means how we handle our processes. Do we fake documentation? Yes, all that, bank statements, and how are the reports of Kenyans on that other side? So if you go to a TVET, let's say in Australia, something has got to give.
Something's got to give.
Yes. Be willing to wait for a longer period for your visa to be granted.
Oh, really?
Yes. As opposed to when you go to a tier 1 institution in Australia. Yes. So different countries will call these qualifications different names.
Yes.
They'll have different entry requirements and different processing times.
And this is what you guys do.
This is what we wake up every day to do.
But you said something very interesting when I asked you for your elevator pitch. You said that you also guide. So when do we start talking about it? Because I'd like to believe we don't wait. KCSE toke and there's a D. You've already seen your child's pre-mocks, mocks, you know. So do we start talking about this with you at Form 3, at the beginning of Form 4. And I'm not even talking about the international curriculum yet.
Yes.
I have to talk about the base that is Kenya.
Yes.
So when do we start seeing you?
Now, at Form 3, the student doesn't really know exactly what they want to become.
True.
How will they know? Have they been in a place which has exposed them to the environment that they want to be for the rest of their lives? Let's say I want to be a doctor. I'm in Form 3. Excuse me. And I push to be a doctor. I say I want to be a doctor. I want to be a doctor. But you've never been to a hospital. You've never been to a theater. Will you manage? So at Form 3, exposure should start. Apprenticeship.
I'm going to disagree with you.
Okay.
I think you should start a little earlier. And I'll tell you why. A couple of years ago, when I used to do a lot of these career talks in schools, I noticed that when I'm called to public schools, whether I'm called to State House Girls, Moore Avenue, it doesn't matter. Sunshine, it doesn't matter. I'm talking to Form 4s. But when I'm called to Turi, when I'm called to St. Austin's, I'm speaking to the equivalent of Form 1s. And I keep thinking that's the time to plant the seed and get the thing going. Form 3, I think, is a little late because you also need a chance to be able to say, actually, no.
Yeah.
Actually, no. I thought. Because remember, they're young. They all have these grand excitement, yes.
And they want to be like so-and-so.
So I guess now this is where I agree with you.
Okay.
Apprenticeship should start a sort of internship.
Mapema.
Can I tell you a story about myself?
Please
a long
do.
time ago, when I actually knew the names of our ministries of education. These days, I have no time. I always wanted us to start a take your child to school day, to work day.
Yes.
And I thought, especially with the way the public school system works, because there's this long break, November, December, pick a week where we take our children to work, whatever that work is, even if you work in Yamakima.
Yes.
But on the other hand, come to me and say, my child has no interest in what I do. So can we switch with you? You can give me your child, I'll give you mine.
Yes.
I've always wanted us to have a national week of take your children to work because Form 4 is too late.
Too late. And at Form 4, they've already chosen the subjects they want to do.
Because they've been asked to.
Yes.
By that body that I don't know its name. It's too late.
It's too late.
I think I've never said that any young person must know what they want to do, but they need to have an idea. And then they need to explore those ideas. By the way, disagree with us quickly on the comments. You can tell us we got it wrong. And then plus invite yourself to the podcast. So you feel that because a young person doesn't really know, by Form 3, we should be talking career.
We should be
I think if we can do it at Form 2, maybe Form 1 is too early. Form 2, let's talk about it. And let's get you in that place where you keep saying you want to do this, but this is what your grades look like.
Yes.
And also, how do we find a space for you to explore that space? Because I've met young people who are like, I always wanted to be in real estate. They spend 1 week in a real estate firm and they're like,
no,
not for me.
This is not it.
Not for me. On to the next. On to the next. So how do you, when you meet parents, because obviously a young person doesn't come on their own, they don't have money.
Yes.
How do you, when you meet parents, get them to accept that maybe we need to be talking differently, thinking differently?
Here, there's a paying customer and there's the user of the product.
Yes.
You will pay, Caroline.
Yes, I will.
Guess who will use the product?
Nduko.
Or not use it
After I've paid.
Yes.
that is episode 2.
After you have paid.
Yes.
So, when I sit down with the parent,
yes,
it is not their story. The parent has their story. They're successful. They've written their story. But then this is this young person's story now. I listen to the parent's side, finances, na ndoto zake. Anatakaje kwa mtoto. But the one holding the pen is the kid.
Yeah.
So listen to that child. Let the child say, I want to be this, 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 and that. Another question I usually ask is, what is their talent? Because talent is backup.
Yes.
Now that's great. Okay, if I come with an E, but then I'm a top scorer in my club.
Yes.
Yeah?
I'm a great footballer.
I'm a great footballer.
Basketballer.
Basketball.
I'm great at art.
Swimmer.
Music.
Music.
Yes.
Yes, that is
Yes.
backup.
Uh-huh.
Nurture that talent. Let's let it go hand in hand with the grade. Okay? And they are sports scholarships as well.
They are.
They are. I came with an E, but I got a sports scholarship. But then it will be limiting. Yes. But if I have an A and a sports scholarship, the scholarship is better.
Oh.
Yes. So the child needs to understand the options so that they get into that.
And the earlier we talk about it, the better.
Yes.
Tuwezi ngoja mpaka form 4.
Yes. Ati form 4 ndio tunaanza kuuliza talent ya huyu ni gani. But no, the kid was in that house the entire time.
But we were busy speaking utakuwa daktari.
Utakuwa daktari.
You'll get an A.
You'll get an A. What if it doesn't come?
What if the A doesn't come? Actually, I love the way we keep talking about the D and the E, because obviously what we're saying is that your grade is not the end. It's literally a data point. It's not your destiny. Okay? By the way, please treat that. Your grade is a data point. It's not your destiny. But what if on the flip side, let's talk to that parent who was very clear, Mox alikuwa napata A's, but this person actually comes with a B plus.
Excellent.
But remember, Mother and Dad always knew this one is an A.
But what if the A doesn't come? Mom and Dad, what if the A doesn't come?
Then what?
Yes.
Wait to Ambie. We'll come to you.
If it doesn't
In fact,
come...
we'll come to you with that line. What is that line you told me they come to you with?
Kameanguka.
But then wacheni kusema hivyo. Kameanguka.
It's wrong.
Yes,
It
it's
is
wrong. So what if the A doesn't come? And our plan was A.
Yes, our plan was A, have backups. When we talk about courses that a student can apply to, we talk about 3 options. I wanted this or this or this. This needed an A, this needed a B plus, and this needed a C plus.
I like that.
Yes.
You see why you need to meet Alan? Or just get to know Hoscon, because it's true. We need to plan, because we are the adults, we're the parents, and say, yes, we are rooting for the A, but we ourselves must have a plan for the B and the C. So we must have plan A, B, and C. Literally.
All the way.
By the way, all the way. All the way. All the way. So do you find it hard as Hoscon to tell a parent, I love what you're saying, but can we also have a plan B?
Have a plan B and a plan C.
Yes.
It's there in the application forms all through.
Okay.
You have first course preference, second, third. Even when we are applying locally to universities here, we don't apply to one university or one course.
One course, yes.
Yeah. What if you miss out on this? What do you go
There's
for?
got to be another.
A plan B and a plan C.
And a plan C.
Yes. Crucial.
Okay. So here's what I'm going to leave this conversation at, because I have a feeling KCSE ilitoka January.
Yes.
Ilitoka January. Okay. And everybody who has gotten the grades of is expected to go to campus in September.
Yep.
However, I wanted my first episode to be about what if it's a D or an E?
If it's a D and an E,
yes,
to the UK straight.
We can.
Yes,
and
easily.
But also, you and I are going to have a conversation about the fact that there is more than the UK.
Yep.
But foundation course, or what did you call it?
It's a pathway.
It's a pathway.
Or a pathway.
Or a pathway.
Yeah.
Let's get something done.
Let's get something done.
Because your grade is a data point. It's not your destiny. Okay. So now you know. Look, I will make sure his phone number is here. Look for Alan, look for Hoscon. When I come back in my episode 2, parents tend to start planning for where their children will go in what we call year 4th form. And I think it's too late.
It's too late.
Too late.
Too late.
When this podcast returns on Education Matters, when should you start planning? When should you start planning? And we're going to talk about both where are you going and how much is the money? Me, I can tell you for free. You start planning the day they are born. This is Education Matters, and my name is Caroline Mutoko. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching.